What do you do?
I play cards. Mostly. First one to tell me where you can find the Green Arrow gets to live.
It's not 2 cards, don't look like much, but they're legal.
The game's not over.
What's up, guys? Brad Thomas here, bringing you my review of Season 4, Episode 3 of Arrow. And once again, spoilers for the episode. If you have not seen it, go watch the episode, then come back here and watch this video. So you open up with the OG crew, as Felicity likes to call it, taking down some crime, but Ollie and Diggle still not really getting together. And meanwhile, you got Laurel and Thea. They're on their way to resurrect Sarah in the Lazarus Pit. And we run into, finally we get to see our first look at Merlin. We get John Barrowman. He's great to see back on the show. You also get Nyssa, but the highlight of the returnees would be John Barrowman. I love him. He's one of my favorite characters on this show, so it's awesome to have him back. So I'm just gonna go point by point through the episode, and one of the weird things was Diggle decides he doesn't want to wear his helmet all of a sudden. Like, he's out scouting that girl, or he finds out the info, like, hey, this is the chick who got your brother killed, and he's not wearing the helmet for whatever reason, which was just odd and strange to me. It just didn't make sense. So that was a little weird. I mean, he all of a sudden decides to wear it, and now he's not. It's just odd. And the villain this week was Double Down, and he was good, but he was a little silly. I mean, he's throwing cards off his body, and they're like metal cards, and they can hurt people. It's a little weird. I like the actor who portrayed him. I thought he did a really good job. But it's just a little weird that the villain, it was just a little odd. Now, one of the best parts, I think, of the episode was Felicity giving Ollie and Diggle their little pep talk. She was laying down the law. I love that scene. It was probably one of her best scenes since season 2, probably, I would have to say. She was just awesome. Emily Bett, regards, phenomenal job. And because of that, you get Ollie and Diggle. They kind of work it out, saying, I'm going to take a bullet for you. And then he eventually does take a bullet for him near the end, or a card. And it was kind of cheesy, I will say, that the line, like, I took a bullet for you, man. It's just a little cheesy, but, you know, whatever works. And Felicity even got in on some of the action this episode with her and her employee. I can't remember his name, but I know he becomes Mr. Terrific, which is the little T-bomb thing, whatever he was creating. I'm not too familiar with it, but I just heard about it. So she's just using a machine gun, going nuts in the Arrow Cave. And how did the villain manage to get down there? They take this elevator. It takes a while to get down there, and he just walks down the stairs. How's that even happen? I don't know. Another one of my favorite parts of the episode was Damien Dark being this menacing presence, and he's like, try to kill me, Double Down. So he throws the card, stops it, and then he just whips it at Fayyad and kills her, and Diggle's person is already dead. You get introduced to her, and she's already gone, so Diggle's gonna find another way. But Damien Dark, the actor who portrays him, is awesome. He's the highlight of this season so far. I love it. I love it so much. I also like the trick by Merlin. When Theo wakes up, he's got 2 guards there, and she kills some people, so she'll be good for at least a couple weeks because she's killed some people. She's bloodthirsty, you know. One thing I will say is that the flashbacks were a little bit weak. Not that they took away from the episode, just didn't really do anything. It's just Oliver trying to be the nicer of these bad people, where he's torturing people instead of killing. So I'm sure it'll lead into something. Just at the moment, I'm not super invested. It didn't take away from the episode, but it didn't make me enjoy it anymore. And then we end with Sarah being resurrected, and Laurel, everyone told her not to resurrect her, but she doesn't listen to anybody because that's just how Laurel is, stubborn. So, anyways. But yeah, Sarah gets resurrected. She's a little nuts. And one of the weird things also, I think writing-wise, was Laurel says, like, this is the same way you were, Thea, when you got resurrected. But Laurel didn't know that Thea was resurrected until last episode. So it just, maybe I'm missing something, but it just didn't make sense to me. So you guys let me know if I'm wrong, or you can explain that to me if I am. But yeah, it just didn't make sense. And then, of course, throughout the episode, you get Felicity's phone kind of going all haywire. So I assume that's Ray trying to communicate with her. That's my guess. So hopefully we'll see a bit more of that. Next week seems like we're going to get a whole lot of Sarah in that episode. She's going to be back in town, and we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, overall, liked the episode. Liked it more than last week's, actually. And I feel like we're setting up a lot. Hopefully Damien Dark's back around, because he's my favorite part of this season so far. And that's it. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more videos along the way. And that is it, and I will talk to you all later.